Boxing King, media in association with Boxro. Billy Allington fighting for the British title this Saturday against Dalton Smith. So, Billy, you're undefeated. You know, you've had some fights, you've had rematches, you've had all sorts. Dalton Smith, best opponent you fought on paper?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's just the right step for me as a fighter, to grow as a fighter and get the best out of myself and my capabilities.
He's undefeated as well. A lot of fighters have tried before yourself. So just trying to explain to the fans why you think you're going to be the guy that's going to take his own.
I believe that when we get onto the magnitude of these stages as fighters, all of them years will come together right now when it matters the most. You know, all the sort of adversity moments, the years of that you put together. As long as you never cheated yourself, this is when you can shine on that stage. And I'm an awkward, tricky customer. Not a lot of much work's been shown on telly, nothing like that. So no one knows what to expect too much. You know, and I'm complicated as a fighter. So when you're fighting a complicated fighter, you're fighting a man that you can't really suss out, and that's what I am, a man you can't suss out.
Did you spot any weaknesses or anything that you felt that you could exploit from the Casey Benjamin fight? Because that's the first time people have started kind of, I wouldn't use the word criticising, but started picking holes in Dalton's game. I know he's already explained that he was obviously ill leading up to that fight.
I think it gave a few leaks in it, but as anything like, there's always going to be things to, you know, we're not always going to have the best performances that we think we should be having all the time, as long as we grit our teeth and go to work and get the job done, and he did. So whether he had a good performance or not, fighters, different styles make different fights all the time. So I won't look too much into the Casey Benjamin fight. Yeah, it's no problem, as long, you know, I think he showed a few attributes that complicated Dalton, but Dalton done what he had to do to become victorious that night, and it was a great fight to watch. I quite enjoyed watching that fight.
And with regards to notice, a lot of people complain about not getting enough notice. Are you happy with the amount of notice you've had for this fight?
Yeah, I think I had about 6.5 weeks notice. That's plenty of time. I mean, I fought for the Southern area on 3 weeks notice. So I'm a disciplined man, and you know, how much time do we want? You know, we're ready to go.
And the last question I want to ask you, just regards to the super lightweight scene at the moment. Obviously, the names that Dalton's getting matched up quite a bit with Azim at the moment. Where do you kind of rank both of them with regards to their careers? And obviously, Azim fought at the weekend. Has that fight ever been put to you as well? That's another question in that.
No, that fight's not been put to me. No, not been spoken of. With them fight, I'll be honest with you. It's one of them. I think sometimes it depends who you're fighting, doesn't it? All the time, and everyone has different expectations of different fights. But they're both doing well for their careers and doing what's asked for them. So, you know, fair play to them both, and I wish them best going forward with their careers.
I'll put you in the spot. Out of the two, if you was going to bet your money on who potentially might outdo the other, who would you think? Based on what you've seen so far.
Based on what I've seen, I'd say Dalton's got the rounds under his belt, hasn't he?
And Billy Allington's going to be the guy that's going to gate crash all that.
I see. I'm going to upset the odds. Life happens when you're making other plans, and yeah, like, this is why I'm here, you know.
Well, Billy, I wish you all the best, mate. And like Dalton said in the press conference, no one's messing with your dress sense today. You made the effort, so all the best Saturday night in Nottingham. A big opportunity for you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, mate.